Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Alex and I am addicted to shopping. I use shopping to control every emotion in my life. I shop when I'm mad, I shop when I'm sad, I shop it when I'm happy, and I shop when I am uncomfortable in a social situation. I also shop when I say watching a movie or a TV show and you get really scared and you start to panic inside. I shop doing that too. I'll pick up my phone just to scroll, just so I can calm myself down. And most importantly, I shop when I am bored. And unfortunately, I have not been able to fill that void with any kind of hobby or just anything like that, or reading. I haven't been able to fill that void. And let's get into my why. This is really difficult because I have so many reasons to stop shopping. First of all, I've spent an enormous amount of money over the past year just on things that I don't need, things that I won't use, things that I don't even like, and I need to get in control of that. Luckily, we are in a situation where we haven't gone into crippling debt or anything like that, but it's just something that I really want to get under control because we could be using all that money for savings or saving up for a new trip or something like that. But I really want to get into more hobbies. I would love to sit and read. I would love to watercolor. I have a whole new watercolor set. I've spent a lot of money on this watercolor set, and I've maybe watercolored, I don't know, 5 times in the past year, which is not a lot. I'd like to get to the point where I do it every week. I also like to color. That's just something that I've always liked to do with those little alcohol markers. Do you know what I'm talking about? So I love to do that. I would actually also love to learn another language. Well, I minored in Spanish in college, but I would really like to get back into speaking Spanish or maybe even learning a different language. I'm not sure. And I also want to relieve myself of that constant urge to feel a dopamine hit. I think that high is what makes me feel satisfied when I shop, and I'm trying to get away from that as much as possible. And of course, I want to be there for my family. I want to spend more time with them. Even when I'm playing on the floor with my kids, I still have the urge to pick up my phone and to shop whatever is the latest on Quince or Everlane or Cost. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous how much time I spend on these shopping websites. So basically, I want to use this channel as like a journal or a vlog to help keep myself accountable, and hopefully you can keep me accountable too. I want to keep track of my progress, and hopefully I can get a high off of the money that I save instead of the money that I spend. I have made a little tracker in Google Sheets, so I'll show you that in another video. But yeah, so I'm really excited to use that starting January 1st. But I promise that if I make a mistake or I buy something impulsively, I will tell you, and I want you to call me out on it so I am held accountable for my actions and for my shopping addiction. I hope you can walk this journey with me and we can do this together. So if you are doing a low buy or a no buy this year, I would love it if you would comment down below, and so I know that you are with me and we can get through this together. So I have a little list here. This is a list of my rules, and I will go over it with you now. So no buy categories: no clothing, no shoes, no new makeup. I have plenty of makeup and I rarely wear makeup anyway. No new skincare unless I'm completely out. No accessories, bags, shoes, jewelry. Definitely no home decor. We have 2 giant dogs and they mess up everything, so there's no point in buying new home decor. No new books because I can get them on Kindle Unlimited for free. No new tech and gadgets. This one's gonna be hard because I really like to get the newest iPhone upgrade every year. Don't ask. It's something that my husband loves to do too, and he just likes to get me a new phone. And no new subscriptions on like your apps or anything like that, streaming. Okay, these are my replacement only rules. So I can only replace something when it is completely used up, or if I have like one more use out of it, I will go ahead and buy something that I need. I can replace one for one, no upgrades. That means not buying the better version of the one that I already have. And I must wait 7 to 30 days before I buy something else. This must be in the same category, around the same price, and not anything that's fun, just something that's practical. I thought of doing a really like a low buy challenge, and I decided that that wasn't for me. I am a all or nothing kind of girl. I have to either put all of my effort into this or put none of it into this. And I think I've just had enough and I want to do the whole thing. It's always just been black or white for me. There's never any gray area. You know, one year I was able to quit sugar. For 1 year, I was able to quit sugar. It wasn't like a low sugar diet or anything like that. Like I completely cut it out, and I was proud of myself for doing it, but not there right now. My food and convenience rules. This is a tough one for me. No coffee out, because I make the best coffee really at home. No DoorDash, no Uber Eats, no dining out. Our anniversary is coming up, so I'd really like to go out to eat then. Maybe we can go out to eat on one of my kids' birthdays or even my birthday. Yeah, just for special occasions. I shop for groceries only on my grocery list. I'm pretty good at keeping up with my grocery list and sticking to it, but we'll see how I am this time. No Target runs without purpose. And the hardest one for me is going to be no Instacart. I use Instacart weekly, sometimes multiple times a week, because honestly, I hate going to the grocery store, and I can't shop for myself. I prefer to have somebody else do it. I'm willing to pay extra money for someone to do it for me. So only on like rare occasions, like if I'm sick or if I can't leave the house for some reason, like my kid is sick or something like that, then I need to be buying groceries myself in the grocery store. All right, these are my gifting exceptions. I'm allowed to give gifts for my kids for Christmas and for their birthdays, and maybe even like a little one on Easter. I don't know if that's a thing, but I want to emphasize experiences over physical items. So taking them out to a movie or going to the trampoline park or a day trip to, I don't know, like Dollywood or something. I don't know. And then of course, replacements for emergencies are obviously in this wiggle room right here. So in my spending tracker, I have some little categories that will say, was this an impulse buy and what was my mood when I purchased this item? So that's going to help me understand when I'm shopping the most and how I can control it. And then I need to reflect with you monthly what felt hard, what felt surprising. Did I learn anything from this experience? What mistakes did I make? How can I fix them in the future? How can I even avoid doing these things? You know, it's one thing to just not shop on these websites, but it's like even just looking at them to see their new arrivals is really difficult for me. So what I'm going to do in this challenge is I'm going to go with you every month over my spending, and hopefully I will have a little more control over my spending and we can see this process together. I'll also maybe post the tracker that I made so that you can follow along with me and you can track your own spending. So if you have any suggestions for me, I would love to see them in the comments below. And if you want to follow along, please feel free to subscribe to the channel so that we can work together. So I hope you found this video helpful, and hopefully we can get through this together. Thanks.